What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chris's Watch Movie Party. I'm Chris,
I'm Shell.
and tonight we are watching the 2010 Ryan Reynolds film Buried. Michelle, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm good. As we were just talking offline before, we both are in a hyper mood because we've both came off of watching Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning,
Absolutely.
and we both really enjoy it. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Go see it.
Just quickly, like, where do you think you would like in the sort of rankings? Where do you think you would put it now?
I'm sorry, what?
It like looking at our rankings we did the other day. So now that you've seen 8, where would you put it in the 8 films?
I don't know. That's really hard. Really, really hard. I think well, it would either be second or third, but I think second. I think I'd have
Yeah,
to bump the original to third. Ghost Protocol will always be my favorite.
yeah. Oh, literally after the movie is finished, that's what I was thinking. It was like Ghost Protocol was first. This one was second.
Yep. It was so good. And like it's getting really mixed reviews. People either love it or it's eh. They say the
Yeah,
stunts were too much, that's what the focus of the movie was, but I didn't think that was true. I thought that while the stunts, like the airplane sequence and the water sequence, were very long,
yeah,
you weren't just watching Tom swim. You were watching other things happen while he was swimming. It wasn't just you weren't just watching that. They kept flashing to other things happening in the film, which made the stunt sequences, I don't want to say tolerable, but I'll say it for lack of a better, because they were very long.
yeah,
It would have not been good to just watch those in their entirety. So I thought they did really well with what needed to be very extensive scenes,
yeah.
but that's just me.
And just a little quick spoiler: when he got stuck in that torpedo, she was like, "Be that bloody backpack's gonna get stuck."
I know. As soon as he like lifted his leg, I was like, "Oh, that's not what the hell are you thinking, Tom? It's not going."
Yeah.
And I was
Then that
yelling
would.
at the screen, going, "Oh my god, no! No! Don't go that way!" The guys next to me must have thought I was crazy.
Yeah, that water would have been bloody cold.
Oh my gosh, yes. I can't even imagine. I can't. It was unbelievable. But we're gonna have a whole stream on Mission Impossible, and we'll tell you everything then.
Yes, and we will also be covering Dead Final Reckoning and Bloodlines when they are available to stream. We'll be doing them as soon as possible. But
Absolutely.
anyway, let's get stuck on with the film tonight. So 3, 2, 1, play. I got it to sync perfectly for once.
I'm sorry, what? My earbud cut out.
Oh, I got the films to sync up perfectly for once.
Oh, look at that. That's weird.
I forgot all about this opening. It reminds me of like, remember how we watched that movie Vacancy? And they were all red and they did like the blood?
Yep. was loud, so I turned it down. Now I can't.
What trailers did they show for Mission
Uh,
Impossible?
I missed first two. I went for the 10:45 show,
Yeah,
but when I was sitting in the car to see what seats were available, I saw that there was a 9:45 and it was like 9:50. So I hauled ass in there to get my
yeah.
popcorn and get at it. Um, what's there? Superman. And that's the only one I remember.
Okay.
I probably only saw three by the time I got in there because it's a hike from the parking lot.
Yeah.
Then to get my popcorn and breakfast popcorn, that was pretty awesome. I said to the ticket guy, I'm like, they should serve omelets for movies this early.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
Yeah, I went to the 10:15 this morning and people were buying beers. So I was like, well, beer o'clock somewhere around the world.
I guess that's crazy. I don't honestly understand why you need a beer to watch a movie in a theater. I don't get
No.
that. Just get some soda, some popcorn, or some junior mints, and you're good to go. I'm not being judgmental. I'm just saying I don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah, my trailers I showed the new Naked Gun.
Oh yes, saw that one. I remember Liam Neeson.
Fantastic Four, which doesn't interest me at all.
No, I've not seen any of them.
They showed a rom-com movie. I think it's called Material List, and it's got Dakota Johnson, uh, what's his name, Pedro Pascal,
Mm-hmm.
and Chris Evans in it. Looks interesting.
Oh, not heard of that.
I'd never heard of it today until I saw it today.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
And there is a movie playing. He's just in the dark.
Yeah, I hear him grunting. And it was almost 3 hours, 2 hours, 49 minutes, and it felt like 25 minutes.
It went pretty quick, didn't
flew
it?
by. Yeah. Oh, he must be a child in this one.
How old would he have been?
Let me get my website up. The age thing. How old was Ryan? It's hard to type when you can't use your friggin' index finger.
He would have been at least early 30s. He's had to be.
Yeah. Oh, I have to find it on this page. It's not even on this page. The first movie on here is Dick. When did this movie release?
2010.
Don't waste your O2, buddy. Oh, here it is. He was 33.
33.
It was his 14th film. More people born in 1976 that are way younger than you. Not way younger, but I hate don't know how I would have done making this movie with myself in that box.
Well, he didn't cope very well. He said he would never do it again.
I freaked out in an MRI machine.
Yeah, I've heard that's not good for some people.
They're very tight. Like the machine is right here.
Yeah.
And I have migraine. A lot of MRIs.
Yeah, I'm sure someone was talking about the other day. They say when you do it, go in there with, like, go in there with, like, when they put the thing, when they put you lay on the bed and then it goes into the thing. They reckon close your eyes and don't open them.
Yeah, you still know it's there.
Yeah.
I think it's scarier when you open your eyes or when you close your eyes because you don't really. I mean, you're stuffed in there like a sausage,
Yeah.
but you can't see where you're at. So I find that worse, but it may work for some people because then you don't realize how close that thing is.
Yeah. And they're loud, right? Don't they make that banging sound?
Oh, they're terribly loud. I mean, you're in there for God, at least 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Longer if you, God forbid, move. And yeah, I was in there, like I said, for migraines, and I've had them at the time of these MRIs, and that thing is banging. It vibrates
Yeah.
your head. It's terrible. He burnt himself with the lighter, it says.
Yeah, that'd be pretty easy to do, wouldn't he?
I would think so. Oh, Eric Palladino. I like him. Seven coffins were used in the movie. It was shot in 17 days. And it was shot in sequence, which is weird. They never shoot movies that way.
Some movies they do.
It's rare though.
Yeah, it's rare, but some of them they do. I think Ready or Not they did in sequence. Because it was easy to do Samara Weaving's like dirtiness of the dresses that way.
Yeah, well, it would be hard to rematch it for sure.
Yeah.
That's an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that audience rating?
Yes, based on 157 reviews with an average rating of 7.3.
Yeah, I ended up watching that movie today. We were talking about last night, Unhinged.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like
You
watching it.
good?
I like it.
Yeah, good. I don't think maybe I'll get to watch something before I leave today, but I'll be with the boys all day, so I won't see anything. But I'm going to talk about Mission Impossible a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them really like it, though. Okay, so the trivia says that Ryan Reynolds was not, like, even remotely on the radar to play this role. But the first option to play the role was a bit of a diva. And that's all. I cannot find who the first option was.
Okay. Let's see if I can find. Just type in Google who.
Maybe Australia Google will give you better information than Pennsylvania Google. Budget was only $2 million.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything.
Weird. I'd be interested to know who the diva was. The film drew inspiration from news stories and accounts of individuals who found themselves trapped or buried alive. My God.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who might have been like a sort of a decent up and coming actor at this time. Who might have been like that?
Yeah, I don't know. Tom Cruise.
Oh, I'm sure if it was him, he would want to be properly buried.
Yeah. Yep. That's a random question.
Matthew McConaughey probably would have been good in this.
Oh, yeah. But when they dig him out, if they do, obviously I don't know. He would have said, "All right, all right, all right."
Yeah.
Didn't you have a speakerphone button on that BlackBerry?
Did they have speakerphone back then?
I don't know. That'd be the last thing you'd want to hear. No one in this man's life answers the phone.
No. He gets pretty sick of it at one point.
I imagine so. So you're gonna make the sand come in. I would. I don't know what I would do, but I would not handle this well.
Nah, neither would I.
I'm not handling it well just watching it.
So we get to do your movie on Tuesday,
What are we watching?
The Breakfast Club.
Yes, that's what I thought it was. I really hope you like it.
I should.
It's so. It's so good. They left him a pencil.
Or he might have had one.
Maybe. What did he say?
I didn't hear what he said. This movie's a bit quiet for me on my end.
Crank it up.
I can't. It's already up full.
Oh, $5 million for an American civilian truck driver. Not gonna happen.
Or wouldn't they say the usual? We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, but sometimes they. I mean, if that was the president's son in there, you know.
Yeah.
Got this new coffee creamer. Honey, chocolate, vanilla. No. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Honey, cinnamon, vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's amazing. I forgot I had it. I found it in the fridge this morning. That's a really good picture.
It is. The one above before was pretty good as well. How the camera was above him.
Hmm. Well, they used 6 coffins so that they could get all the different camera angles.
Yeah.
Really good. I like it. Gotta be careful. You're gonna set that thing on fire. He's gonna run out of butane. Who put somebody in a box in the ground? I mean, honestly, what the hell is wrong with people? I'm waiting for that lady from Lights Out to
Yeah.
jump out from the coffin. That movie stayed with me. I thought about it a lot yesterday.
Buddy Diana.
Mm, it was sketchy. Are your parents having a good time?
They seem to be. I haven't spoke to him in a few days. I've just seen the pictures.
Then they're definitely having a good time. Why'd you roll over?
He's trying to he's trying to put his head where his feet were before.
Oh, good friggin' luck with that. Pushed on a missile. Now they don't even give you the number; they just connect you.
Yeah. It's probably better. People probably ring back because they forgot the number.
Yep. I knew it was coming. I knew it. I knew it. Jacob dropped it on Saturday or Sunday when I
Yeah.
was there, and he's like, he apologized almost before it came out of his mouth. He's like, he said it, and he's like, "Sorry." I'm like, "Jay, I don't see it that often. You can hold it for a day." It's like his favorite word. Oh, makes me sick. My little pot smoking kid, who's the C word is his favorite word. He's a gem.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, but I appreciate his position. Voicemail alert. How do you know my name? No.
Welcome back, Dustin.
Dustin, how are you? Something very hinky is happening. No shit, Sherlock. Oh, Dustin, you have to see Van Wilder. I laughed harder than should have been allowed during that movie. It's fabulous. I mean, it's a terrible movie. It's dumb as hell, but oh my goodness, is it funny? Where was the coffin made? In the front yard.
Yeah. I was just thinking, what movie was that? What Tom Cruise said that in? We don't negotiate with terrorists. That was Tropic Thunder.
Yep. Really hard to hear that guy.
You're not a very good terrorist if you bloody drop your demand.
By $4 million.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a drop in the bucket. Is something hinky going on?
No.
I feel like something hinky. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, and then the sand fleas are going to come in with it. Oh, that's not good. Every year at a beach in Delaware, which is about an hour and a half from here. In October, they have a greyhound thing. It's called Greyhounds Reach the Beach, and
Okay.
the greyhounds are allowed on the beach. Well, dogs are allowed on the beach,
Yeah.
but it's a big greyhound thing. They celebrate the greyhounds because of how they're treated during the
Yeah,
races,
yeah.
and they're all rescued and so on. So a friend of mine rescued greyhounds, and so she and her greyhound and me and Potchner, my mutt puppy, went to one of these. Well, we've actually went to two or three of them, and his name was Georgie, and we were obviously on the beach, and he got sand fleas all in his face, and they're more like ticks. They kind of bury
Yeah.
themselves in. They're not like normal fleas that just kind of hop around, bite you, and then hop around again. So there I was for 2 hours in this incredible dog just laying on the bed while I plucked like 500 sand fleas off of his muzzle.
Yeah.
Oh, those things. Oh, I hope they don't end up all over Ryan Reynolds. But the beach thing was a lot of fun. Ochner was I had just gotten him, and he was red, and he was, I don't know, probably 8 months old. So he was real fluffy, and he had these goofy floppy ears. And well, he had German Shepherd ears, but he was mixed with a golden retriever, so they
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
kind of flopped over, but didn't really
Yeah.
flop over. And this little kid comes up to me on the beach, on the boardwalk, and he said, "Can I pet your teddy bear?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Absolutely, you can pet my teddy bear." What is that? You left him a light?
Yeah, I think he found a little hole somewhere and it had stuff in it.
I can't read it. Give me the paper.
I think that's his script that he's got to read, I think.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, when my parents' dog Boston, when his hair grows out, he looks like a big teddy bear.
Oh yeah. Turn off vibrate, Ryan Reynolds. Dustin says that'll save your battery. Means you're screwed. I clicked on the wrong tab. I was going to YouTube, but I clicked on Facebook, and the first thing is from this page I follow called Cult of Ghostface, and it says big reasons why Billy Loomis became Ghostface Killer. His mother abandoned him, changed her name, got remarried, and had 3 more children. They were Sheldon, Georgie, and Missy Cooper, because she's
Yeah.
Sheldon's mom on The Big Bang Theory. That's hilarious. Oh,
Yeah, I never thought about it like that.
that's funny.
Although I will say, when I do watch Big Bang Theory, though, and she's on there, I do think Mrs. Loomis.
Me too. She's fabulous as Sheldon's mom, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And she's one of my favorite Ghostface killers. I thought she was great.
Yeah, I think she's definitely my top female Ghostface.
She plays like when she's at the end when she's talking to Sid and her eyes are like
Yeah.
saucers. She's excellent.
Was your cinema full?
No, there was less than 10 people there.
Yeah, what did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7.
It was 9:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know how long on a Friday. I mean, it wasn't like it was a Saturday.
Well, our cinema
Like,
was packed. They're all taking their kids to see the new buddy Lilo and Stitch.
oh, yes. And I read a headline somewhere that it said that um Lilo and Stitch flew out Top Gun Maverick for opening Memorial Day weekend. Don't throw the phone. So I just saw this little random note. It's about Pump Up the Volume, which we're gonna watch someday. Um, he smokes a lot in this movie, and he got physically ill several times during filming because of all the smoking he had to do. I guess they
Yeah.
didn't have paper smokes back then, like they do now.
Mm.
But he was definitely chain smoking. Ooh, Reckoning is 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Pump Up the Volume, that's from 1990.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think that would be on my top 10 of all time. And you can't stream it, and it took me forever to find a DVD of it.
Yeah.
Just added You know what I had a thought of. I'd love to have a digital version of it. And they gave him a flask too. Careful, you're gonna have to pee. At least there's problems, right?
Well, I think he just took some pills, so.
Oh, his anxiety pills. He was telling the guy that he takes pills for anxiety.
Yeah.
I'd hope they gave me enough to overdose. If it gets to that point,
Yeah.
take a bunch of your your calming anxiety pills, and I'd take like 30 Klonopin and take a nap.
And we're already 15 minutes into this movie.
How many?
50.
40. 40 left. Somebody should be coming over soon. Weird how she does that. Like, it's almost always within minutes of halftime. She's a strange one, that one. She has very good intuition. Just say that's great, Mom.
Yeah.
I remember the day that my uncle and we used to go see my grandmother with his mom. I remember the day where we walked in and she said, Jimmy, she was all excited to see my uncle, and she had no idea who I was.
Yeah.
I feel his pain there.
Oops.
Did he say now she only has one?
I think so. I was
Did he
trying to
miss that
cough.
part? Did he miss
Yeah,
that part?
I was coughing.
No, I think he missed it.
Uh,
And then that video is going to eat his battery. He can't be too far down with that signal because his signal is really good. I mean, it's not bad. I'm saying it drops, but it's he sent that video, so his signal's strong.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they said before they didn't think he was that far down. I can hear him snoring.
Yeah. He's gonna wake up freaking out. I'm gonna wake him up. What's in there with him? Holy mother! It's moving like a spider. They have bad ones over there. Scorpion? Oh Jesus! Holy Mary Mother!
That's certainly where I would have bloody panicked.
Oh, how the did he get in there?
Probably in the hole, like through a hole somewhere.
He's not happy either. Um, why is he moving?
Frankie said, "What's up, Shell?"
Hey, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for being here. Movie's freaking me out.
2 nights in a row.
I know, right? Thanks, Chris. Good God. Oh, hole in the coffin.
Yes, block that up ASAP.
And he dropped his booze. The phone's done ringing. Holy crap on a cracker. Oh, and there's fire, so he's. Oh, Lord. This is not a good situation. Whoosh. Here's our whoosh, Chris. Oh, no. Damn. No whoosh.
Yeah, no whoosh.
No whoosh last night either. Frankie, have you seen Mission Impossible Final Reckoning yet? If you did, talk to me about it. I definitely have to move my desk because now that it's daytime here, the sun or the light comes in that window and it halves my face.
Yeah,
So the bottom half of my face looks normal, but the top half is really bright.
yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll do it Monday because we stream Tuesday.
Michelle, how much did you say the budget was on this? Was it $2 million?
2 million, yeah. Not much, I guess, when you just have to build a couple boxes. He only has 41 minutes left, too. Running out of time. Oh, Oh my God. I feel like that if he if this was real, he would have been out of air already. All the yapping he's been doing
Yeah.
and hyperventilating. Not to say that I would certainly wouldn't. I would have stabbed myself long ago just for being in the dark. What now? Oh, not the rumor bug. Holy hell! How does your bad day get worse? Oh my
Like
goodness.
that.
Apparently, this is when he started to freak out in real life. When more,
Sand.
yeah.
Well, I certainly would, because I don't like those bloody those weight blankets.
I don't like them either.
Yeah.
My son gave me one. Thought it would help with my legs,
Yeah.
and it makes them way worse. It's too much pressure. I don't enjoy them. I have a moth in my room. If you see me randomly
Yeah.
wiggling about,
I think you had one last night too.
when it's really rainy, living, I don't know, 500 yards from the river, these little moths, they're called millers. They come up from the river, and of course, they get in the house. 500 times I open the door to let the girls in and out.
Yeah.
And they're I have a story about me breaking a window with one of them as a kid, I'll tell you later, but they're, like, made of nothing. When you squish them, they disappear in your hand,
Yeah.
but they're so friggin' annoying, and there's nothing you can do to get rid of them except let them die or squish them,
Yeah.
and they fly, like, right in your face. I've been going like this all night. You need a recorder. Oh my god, this is to get them out of it so that they don't have to pay. Oh my god. This is unreal.
Well, that's what they do.
That's unbelievable. Oh my god, they're gonna fire him. Oh my god. Come on. Hi. You're late. Just hang up. Oh my, that's just I don't have any words for that.
That's a good shot.
That's haunting.
At least you could stand up in that coffin.
Yeah. Flashlight gonna burn out? Miss P came over, said hello, and she's back to bed. Why does he need a light to talk on the phone?
Keeps him more calm that he can see around, I guess.
I'd just be thinking conserve, conserve everything. And that
Yeah.
lighter would have been burning up the oxygen too. I feel like the bottom of that coffin is about to fall in. I'm twisting the crap out of my mic cord because I'm so nervous.
Yeah. Maybe you have to buy a little stress ball.
I'll never watch this movie again, ever. Zero rewatchability. That doesn't mean it's bad.
It's definitely one I can't watch all the time, that's for sure.
You were right when you told Anthony yesterday that it's intense.
Intense.
Before the advent of front-facing cameras. How much time is left? I'm getting like antsy.
What do we got? Like 5 minutes.
Holy hell. When this is over, Frankie and Dustin, let us know what you thought. I hope it's sharp. Oh my God.
He doesn't want us to cut through our chains. He wants us to cut off our feet.
Oh my God. Ted Boone. Oh my God, there's people there. A minute after he hacks his finger off. Or not. Oh God. If he lives through this, he is going to be in therapy till he's 200. Thanks for
That's
that,
the end.
Chris.
That's the end of the movie.
Oh my God, that was. I was holding my breath for like the last 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's very good how they suspense it, like to make you like you're holding your breath to know so you know what's going to happen to him.
Right? You think that they're there, but then half of my brain was thinking this is going to go completely sideways. They're never going to find him. But I was still having a stroke trying to figure out which one was which. Wow. I would give that a 7.
7.
Yeah. Definitely no rewatchability whatsoever, but it was good and it was suspenseful the whole time. Like the whole time I was holding my breath.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8, and I'll probably at least watch it maybe once a year.
Yeah, maybe if it was more rewatchable, I'd give it an 8, but
Yeah,
I can't do it. That was like half of my fears in one movie.
Yeah.
Well done, though. That was good. He should have won something for that.
He didn't win anything at all?
No, I don't think so. Let's see. I still have it up.
How about you, Dustin? Do you still enjoy it? I'm still holding my breath. I think they didn't want to pay for any more actors, and that's why it ended that way. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Good
I mean, with a budget of only $2 million, there's not much they could do, I guess.
And I can also see the point as well. You know, that every movie doesn't need a happy ending, so
True. It won 16 awards. He was nominated for a Saturn Award. It won a Bronze Frog. Whatever the hell that means. The director won something. Nominee for Best Director, Film, Original Screenplay, Cinematography, and Editing. It won for editing. It won a bunch of weird awards.
yeah.
Nothing. MTV MTV Movie and TV Award. 2011 nominee. Best Scared as Shit Performance. He was nominated. He didn't win. He should have.
Definitely.
Wow. Let's see. Let's see who he was up against. Jaw-dropping moment. That was Twilight. I remember that. Male performance. Pattinson. Oh, it was the year of Twilight, that's for sure. Best Scared as Shit performance. Elliot Page in Inception. And somebody from Piranha 3D was nominated.
Yeah.
I love that movie. And that's got some rewatchability.
Yeah.
Look forward to that during Shark Week. Dustin, you think you'll ever watch it again? I don't think I have to move my camera. I don't think I was signed up for this role. Apparently, I read on IMDb that Ryan Reynolds was definitely not like even a consideration for this movie, but whoever the person that they wanted for this role turned it down, and they were a diva.
Yeah, but we can't think who.
We can't find it. I'd be interested to know who the diva was.
Let us in the comments. Let us know in the comments if you know who that was.
Yeah, if you find it, I'd be really interested in that. Dustin and Frankie, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you very much as always.
I appreciate it.
So that's the end of the stream, and we'll be back on Tuesday night to watch The Breakfast Club, which is going to be my first time watch. I have never seen that movie before.
Awesome.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
And go see Mission Impossible.
Twice.
Yes. Good night.